Hey there everyone, this is Shanago, welcome back to more Pokémon X. Back to live commentary, hopefully touching wood. My computer doesn't crash when I'm recording this again, because otherwise it's just going to be bad times to be had by all. Also, Hitomi's changed just a slight bit. I've actually changed the bag. Basically what happened was I dropped a save. Now I have one of those things where you can plug into the computer, you can put the cartridge in and you can create a backup save, and I've been using that to essentially create a backup of a save in case something goes wrong, and B, create a second save so I can skirt ahead. And currently I'm at like the 7th gym in that file, but when I did that file and decided to restore the original file, it was back at the start of the previous video, and I was like, I'm going to have to do the swamp place again. But anyway, this is the extra section that I kind of missed out on. And where I actually also need to cut. There's also another trainer here. Also, some of the things that you actually missed out on. There's actually a couple of other Pokemon you can get here, as well as the TM for Will-O-Wisp. That's pretty great. It can cause burns when it actually hits, but I don't think it's that great. You can actually find Haunters here, like wild Haunters. You don't actually need to fight the Hex Girl, you actually end up fighting one in the wild. But you can also find Carablast and Shelmet here, and they evolve by trading each other. Trade Carablast with Shelmet and they both evolve, vice versa. They're pretty weird, but they're just bug standard bug Pokemon. But yeah, let's fight you. You're the last trainer on this route. Naturally, just flinging about fairy type Pokemon. So I could play this game with flinging at fairy type Pokemon. Unfortunately, I already know fairy type's weakness, which is not in my current party. They won't. Oh well. Actually, no, you won't be able to do it. Never mind. Let's change your plan. Leg it. Well, not really leg it, but I'm going to bring Nightwing out and slaughter with acrobatics. Well, Blizzard, I don't care about it because all it does is lower special attack when it hits, I believe. Basically, I think the main plan was to use Gear Burn, but I'm actually training my low levels here. I always try to get them a little bit of experience. Because I do feel like I am actually using Gear Burn quite a lot when I've been doing this. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to be using Gear Burn a lot in the next gym, because the next gym is a fairy type gym, and Z wants to cover. I'm actually going to give you cover because I think that steals items, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It steals items, and I kind of want that because I want a bunch of heart scales to teach some moves to my Pokemon once we get to the move ladder, and they will want heart scales for that. So what I can do off screen is go back to Laverre City, use the old rod, fight a bunch of love desks with Ziggy, steal their heart scales, and I can't remember how many I need. The berry I picked here, the Roselli berry. If your Pokemon is weak to fairy type moves, then it'll eat it to try and lower the damage. Also, this girl here who gave you the TM for Toxic. Thing is, the thing she said to do about talking about Toxic, it's actually mistranslated. But I believe I mentioned when I was doing the post commentary. Basically, what she really means is that if you teach it to poison type Pokemon, Toxic always hits, and it also hits during Fly and Dig and things like that. Anyway, here's the next town. I kind of missed what it was called actually. Laverre City. Right, there's things we can actually do in Laverre City, so let's do that. I also want 2 Pokemon out of the box for things we can do here. One I caught off screen, the other I hope I caught it off screen. I hope the game remembered I actually caught it off screen. Otherwise I'm not actually going to do that side quest until later. I won't do that one. I want to organise. I'll get to the right option that I need later. I don't need Ziggy anymore. I'll drop you in there as well. Basically, I want a really long Pokemon, which I happen to have in Steelix, and I also want a really tiny Pokemon, which I hopefully have in an Azurill, because that's what I was using for this quest. And apparently, I don't have one. It might have been on the other save file that I kind of lost, that I went and did. But I know when I did that I did use Azurill. I don't think any of my other Pokemon can actually do that. Though I could do one of them. I mean, it's not that the prize you get for doing it's actually that useful. Oh yeah, I might as well just talk to everybody. Here's the old power guy for around here. So I might as well just get him. Well, I guess that could be used. Oh yeah, he escapes to wherever he goes next. Well, considering I'm the only one who seems to be using them at the moment, not many. But anyway, this kid here at the start of the route gives you the Temper Torment. I kind of forget the difference between this and Taunt. I think Torment stops you from using certain moves. I can't use the same move twice in a row. I think Taunt stops you from using status moves. But there's other things here. This guy near the end of the route. By the way, I might as well mention this now. You can't actually go to the next route because, hey, look, it's too far there in the way. Which means they're doing something around here and we're going to have to stop them. But yeah, they won't let you pass, and none of the guys in there say anything interesting. But this guy here, he wants a teeny tiny Pokemon. Preferably one that's 12 inch or less. Now I know Azurill is one of those, and you can actually get one of those by I forgot what city it was. It was near the first gym city. I believe he wants to breed a Dugtrio for a Diglett. You could probably use that as well, but I would probably use Azurill since that's probably easy to find and catch. If you bought Quick Balls, then that's probably the best idea for trying to catch it now, because your Pokemon at the moment are gonna be over there. We're probably gonna one-shot it. I thought I had one, but I don't. There's also another person who wants a tall Pokemon, or rather a long Pokemon, and it is over here by this house. I used the Steelix simply because I had it. I could have actually used the Onix that was also in the PSO. But even showing the tiny Pokemon to the guy near the exit, or to the tall Pokemon to this girl, gives you a Pokédoll, which allows you to escape a battle. Which isn't really that useful. You can actually do that as many times as you want, but just on a different die. Now this Hex Girl here, if you've seen any of Gengar's evolutions, Ghastly or Haunter, in the Pokédex, then she'll give you the Gengar right for Gengar's Mega Evolution. Yeah, I have to use GTS to actually get a Gengar. There's the boutique. I'm not really going to go in. It kind of sells like cute stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with how Hitomi looks at the moment. But yeah, I don't need Steelix anymore. So let's put you back in there. Now I forget if there's anybody else interesting here. Fun fact, I thought he was going to be where I would find the Dust Stone, which I would need to evolve Dual Blade into Aegislash. So, unfortunately, you only get that post game. Oh, you want to teach water pledges, isn't it? I don't actually have it with me. I actually do. I believe you learn you're teaching water pledge. Basically, what water pledge does is that its attacks doubled if somebody uses fire pledge or grass pledge. I know it's one of the two. But I don't find it that useful. But yeah, any of the start Pokemon can learn it. So long as you have one of them in your team. And yeah, they're only really that useful in double and triple battles, which aren't that common around here. I'll be honest. I know one of these is the Pokemon Fan Club. This girl tells you how friendly your Pokemon is, which is nice to know if you want try to have a Pokemon that evolves with friends. This guy will give you something if I think if it's got all its effort values maxed out or something like that. I can't remember what. But all it gives you is a ribbon anyway, which isn't. It's just a cosmetic thing. This girl here tells you actually nice, pretty cool thing. Basically, you have a badge. You can tell about it, and she tells you which Pokemon you had at the time, which is quite interesting that the game still remembers that. I kind of went through that other thing first. It was talking about Froakie turning into a human. Well, they are supposed to be ninja Pokemon, but yeah, it is a Pokeball factory, and here's where Team Flare are. They're causing trouble there, so we're going to have to sort that out. We can't actually do that just yet because we have to go and do the gym first. Which, you know what? I've got time. Might as well as go and do that because as far as I know, there's nothing else we can really do around here. So, as far as the team goes, it's going to be, well, it's really just going to be Gear Burn and no, I still need you Talonflame. I still need to pick the right option when I have to do a thing. But yeah, Gear Burn's going to do most of the work since he has Iron Head. I could bring in Houndoom now. I have been training him. I've trained him to like level 50 now. He's pretty alright. He hasn't really learned anything interesting aside from Flamethrower and Crunch. But Flamethrower might actually be useful. A pretty good special attack. Do like its ability to Flash Fire. It's really good. Greninja, probably not going to use. Ampharos, yes, but I'm not going to have to. I'm probably going to have to avoid Mega Evolving him because he'll die otherwise. Sylveon, yeah, keep you around. Keep you around. Callie, no, because she's going to be weak to Fairy. I mean, Houndoom is going to be weak to Fairy as well. But he's really there just to counter one Pokemon the leader has. Excuse me. which is pretty much something that Hornedge can't actually do on his own. I'll not actually. He probably could do it on his own, but Gibbo's powerful enough to test. There's a reason why it's a goddess destroying sword. But anyway, the gym. You remember the Saffron City gym way back in Generation 1? Well, it's the same gimmick. Just teleports everywhere. And some of the rooms have trainers in, some of them don't. My main aim here is I'm going to go through the thing get to the gym leader and fight all the trainers. And probably in the next video I'm going to go and lay waste to the gym leader herself. After like going back and healing. I can't quite remember the actual optimal route in order to actually. I might actually go in the optimal route for doing the gym. No, I'm not. Basically, you want to end up in the. Eventually, you want to end up in that top right corner room. Yeah, I'll to actually get to the gym later. Oh yeah, everybody has fairy types here. It's strange how there were fairy types introduced in this generation. Well, I could say the same about steel types. They were introduced in their generation and got a gym straight away. But I've never seen a. I've never actually seen a dark gym leader. At a dark base gym. There's been a Dark Elite 4. I'm gonna show you using a tractor, aren't you? Like a freaking moron. Get out of here, we're going to slaughter this thing. How dare you use a tract? Try using a tract now. Balls. Get bopped. I don't even need sword stances. But yeah, that's basically going to be the strategy here. Gaber has Ironhead, and Ironhead is going to lay waste to anything that doesn't resist steel. Which, I think the only Pokemon that could actually resist steel are actually also steel type themselves. Which is why I brought fire types as well. Oh, quick cry, you're worse than Whitney. And there was another girl here. All the trainers here are spinners, so they're actually pretty easy to avoid. The other one I actually had trouble with. No, it's not this one, but the one at the very end. That one's always managed to catch me. And here's Klefki, which is a steel type as well as fairy type. It probably also has Prankster as its ability, and they're very annoying. They're kind of like essentially the masters of swag play strats to the point where that combination got banned in competitive. Because it also access Thunder Wave as well, so you can Thunder Wave, Swagger, Foul Play, Phone, and yeah, they're just not very good to deal with. But yeah, that's my strategy for the Fairy Steel types. Is I'm doing is just going to kill them with fire. I know the gym leader starts with a steel fairy. Kelly is the last one. I could actually shadow sneak this and probably kill it. Save on the iPad PP. Don't necessarily have to be the fairy type I go for, but not gonna lie, probably would have killed it with a crit. Didn't matter. I was actually heading the right way. This one just seems to be like a pain in the ass. Every time I try and go past this, you'll always catch me. But yeah, I can actually avoid her. Yeah, I already know that. It's dragon type moves. Which is why Sparkle's not going to Mega Evolve to need to use them. Not that it actually knows the dragon move yet, but it's dragon type and fairies. The main purpose of the fairy type is to basically counter dragons. I do apologise for my coughing. It's just last couple of weeks I have been down with a horrible cold, probably got it from work, and yeah, I feel like I'm more or less over it for the most part, but my nose is still running. I probably have to go catch that. Cough, cough. And yeah, the coughing, that's just the main things. That, and I think I've got a waxy build up in between my ears as well, so got ear drops of that, so I can't even really hear anything at all. But yeah, I need to get to that central square because I think that's the only trainer I've not fought yet. But yeah, the top right square here, all you need to do is go to the other one, and you're right at Valerie. I believe you can actually go use the. No, you can't. Okay, then. Make a liar out of me. So it's time to get lost even more as I try and find my way out. Failing that, I'll land in the center square and fight that shrine. Ah, there we are. You fight me. The only reason why you might think I'm swap training Fang, and Fang doesn't really need it. The only reason I'm keeping Fang out is because Fang still has the looking sense. So, actually this is going to be neutral damage, isn't it? Well, it won't be neutral damage any longer. Oh wait, it is still neutral damage. Not that it really helps you. We'll keep battling. Probably because you can't really do much to Gearburn here. Yeah, let me see here. Do you... Is electric resistant to steel? Yes. Not that much. DDD there is not the most strong, not the most bulkiest of pokes. There's that. Yeah, the reason I'm keeping Fangin and just swapping out for the most part is mainly because I am still keeping him with the pennies. And yes, I have invariably got lost trying to find my way out. So, tell you what, I'm actually going to end the video here. This has been Shayhill, this has been Pokémon, and I will meet you back in here. Hopefully I'll find the optimal way of getting to Valerie there. Alright, I'm out. And we'll beat Valerie for her gym badge. So, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao!